So guys, I'm on the Scrambler 400X. This came for a quick test ride of this bike. This feels to be a very powerful bike. I just had a small pull and it is quite fast. Although it's a bit tall, the seat height, I am at close to around 5 feet 10 in height, and at every gear this bike has good throttle response. So this is not your traditional cable, this is ride by wire. So yeah, the brakes, I do agree when people say that it's not as sharp as the speed, but the bike since it's a short stroke bike. Okay, so let me close my visor, you can hear me better now. So it's since it's a short stroke bike, it tends to give you the feeling like a KTM 390. So it's a 6-speed gearbox, and I'm currently doing just maybe around 50 kilometers per hour on 4th gear, and it seems to be completely fine with it. So let's drop a gear. Yep, comfortable here too. And it definitely makes you feel like a rowdy rider when you have this bike. You can just cut through traffic quite easily. I had heard people saying that there are stalling issues, but I don't find that there is any stalling issue on this motorcycle. Okay, I don't see any turn, but I think I can make this turn here. I won't be giving it the beans. It just likes to shift quite quickly. The switchgear quality feels quite premium. Although it just somehow makes me a bit... The brake lever is not quite in the position of easy to reach, and you can see the pull here. It has quite a lot of power packed inside. A 398cc 40 horsepower bike. This comes in just shy of around 3.2 lakhs on road, and it has the competitors like your Gorilla and Adventure by KTM. So if you see in 4th gear also, it's ready to go ahead. Let's try and take it up to a few other gears up. Oh, another competitor is the Himalayan by Royal Enfield. Oh wow, that's a nice G-Wagon with a fancy number. So that is for the exhaust note for you. It's quite bassy. Although the speedometer feels a bit outdated, but I think since the styling is retro, it looks quite good on it. So just shut it off and show it to you. From a third person perspective. So it's running 19-inch alloys, and you have the other version, which is this thing. That's my friend who is riding the Speed 400. They are sibling bikes. So what difference you get is you have a bigger alloy over here, you have a long travel suspension, and you get a few accessories like the bark busters, the engine guard, the sump protectors, and a different exhaust compared to this. And I think there's a sprocket size change, which makes this a little less more Audi than that. So that's about it for this video, guys. And if you liked this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and do tell me if this is a good purchase, or would you consider buying it. Thank you. So guys, this is the POV when I shifted from the Scrambler into the Speed. This is more manageable, but equally rowdy. It is an equally rowdy of a machine. And yep, the brakes are much more sharper than the Scrambler, which I just rode. And this bike is also eager to pull. So these are some 398cc monsters that Triumph has made, along with the Bajaj partnership. As you can see, it just completely tries to lift on any gear, and it packs quite a lot of punch into the bike. So if you're more of a city commuter, you would like this bike. The stand is a bit so this is how it looks. I personally like this color quite a lot. Yeah, traction control is on, ABS is on, camera is on. Yeah, it's recording. Sitting? Yeah. Basta du. I'm scared of this.